Here we go with qualifying. Cars out on track. Cars get 5 minutes to set 2 laps. Fastest one will be the one of record. It's like Painter was the first one to start his lap, so he should be the first one on the boards. He was quickest in our opening practice as well. Painter down outside of the cutoff line has to basically win to get into the next round of the playoffs, round of 8. Painter absent from last week's race, so in a must-win situation for the 97. Painter jumps up top of the charts. 23.86. Blazing fast lap. Trenton Sneed goes to P2. See if Painter's able to improve on lap number 2. Does to a 23.669. See if Trenton's able to bump up. Bill Rivard goes to P2. Trenton a little bit slower than Rivard, so he's going to stay third. Martison across the line. He'll be in 5th, slower on lap 2. Adam Crozior's first lap, 24.60. Allkyer jumps up to the 7th spot. Crozior's second lap is only slightly faster. He will jump up ahead of Jonathan Legger, though. See if Allkyer able to pick up on lap number 2. Allkyer picks up quite significantly. Move him up to the 7th spot ahead of Griffin Jones. Here is Beach working his way into 3 and 4. That Caro Pontiac. Beach goes a little bit slower on lap 2. Ethan Evers' first lap puts him in the 5th spot. Needs about 4/10 to be a threat for the pole. Picks up a 10th. He'll move up to 4th spot. Ethan Evers jumping ahead of Clapper Newell. Alex Reeling, his second lap, put him into 9th position after his first one didn't count. Mike Edwards out on track to start his first time lap. Cliff Mullins just completed his first lap. Let's see where he stacks up. 11th fastest. About 3/4 of a second behind pole sitter Jack Painter. Most cars have picked up on lap 2. See if Mullins can improve in the 37 Pontiac. Oh, back end came around a bit on him there. Still improved to a 23.911. Good enough for 5th fastest. So despite the back end stepping out, coming out of 4, Mullins picked up quite a bit. Mike Edwards, meanwhile, has gone around in the 14 after picking up the 4th spot. I think that is going to be everyone that's going to attempt to qualify. No cars left on track. JR Deal Daniel Llewellyn, 15th and 16th on the grid. Not going out for qualifying laps. So that's going to give the pole to Jack Painter. Let's see if we can run down and find Jack down in our team chats. Have a quick word with him before we get going. There he is. Jack, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, sir, looks like you're going to be starting on the pole for this one. How does it feel to know that you're in a situation where you pretty much have to win to move on, and you're sitting on the pole starting this one tonight?
Yeah, definitely the best place to be. Griffin and I were just kind of going over the standings there in practice, trying to figure out like the minimum place I have to finish with. I think it's Ian, Blake, and EJ all not showing up in front of me, and I think I have to finish like minimum third to move on. So definitely good to have the track position there at the start. That definitely helps. Hopefully I can stay up here and I mean a win would definitely be great, but don't necessarily need one. But I mean, just either way, have to run top three like the entire race. So definitely doesn't hurt to be leading the field here to kind of help that.
10-4. Definitely fortunate to have some of the other folks not showing up, and good luck tonight, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
That is Jack Painter, your pole sitter for tonight's race. Need to find our timing and scoring screen here. Go ahead and move driver info off of here. And hopefully we can get our starting lineup in here. If you guys still not out on track. Mike Edwards, Griffin Jones, JR Deal get their cars out on the starting grid, please, and thank you. Go ahead and run through our starting lineup presented by Labor 12. Labor 12 doing all the starting lineups for us in the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. We appreciate them giving us some music, some tunes to go with our starting lineup. So Jack Painter in the 97 going to be your pole sitter. Bill Rivard, number 10 car, starts alongside on the front row. Trenton Sneed, fan favorite, starting in the third spot, along with Mike Edwards in the 14. Not part of the playoffs, but trying to crash the party up front. Cliff Mullins, the 37 race 22 Pontiac, starts in the fifth spot, along with Ethan Evers, KRP Toyota in sixth. Jeremy Clapper Newell, the breast cancer awareness Toyota, needs an update to the current month of November, but he's in the 7th spot. Andrew Beach, Caro Race Designs Pontiac, starts in the 8th spot. Zach Martinson, the Easton's Transportation Group Nissan, starts in the 9th spot. Chris Alkire's Navy Dodge roll off in 10th. Alex Reeling in the Ford Performance Factory Canopies Mustang starts in 11th. Griffin Jones, the Lucas Ford Fusion, starts in 12th. Adam Crozier in this 2 Extreme 45 U.S. Air Force scheme, very cool looking. He rolls off in the 13th spot. Jonathan Legger, the GameStop Dodge Challenger, starts in 14th. JR Deal still not out on track. Daniel Llewellyn will start 16th in the Labor 12 Pontiac. 16 starters for tonight's race. Typical of the season, once you get down towards the end, a few folks don't want to get involved in the playoff battle, and the field shrinks a little bit. Normally we have about 20 to 25 cars. 16 tonight at Iowa. Cars get out on track for what I believe is only one pace out tonight. Usually there's 2 at Iowa, so a little bit of a change on us. Go ahead and kill our tunes here. Your worst track? This is the best track ever. Best track ever. Quite literally though, my favorite track on the game. It's so much fun. You can rip the wall, you can run down low, you can run the middle. There's a lot of options, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of side-by-side racing without wrecking. Getting a good rhythm. It's a good rhythm track. So we are going to go with 2 pace laps here. The pace car just turned its lights off extra early. If you're not familiar, the cars with the purple noses, purple in the draft banners on the windshield, and the purple spoilers, those are the playoff cars. Cars like the 97, the 10, the 81, when you're shot there, all have the purple. See the 26, 21, the 55, 53, 42, all have their playoff markers. JR Deal fans, he has made it out on track. Sitting on pit road though, so I guess he's going to start from the pits in the Napa Chevy. He'll be open for some cautions, but 120 laps around a short track, that's not unheard of to have some cautions. Pace car dives on in. We're getting set for the start of this one. Jack Painter in the 97 going to lead us to the green flag. Appreciate you, Skittles. Here we go. Jack Painter, Trenton Sneed, first and second. Bill Rivard did not get a good initial start there. He's battling Cliff Mullins with third. Mike Edwards right on his back bumper.
Sorry for the horrible start, Jack.
Heard Rivard apologize for the start there. Bill drops to the bottom as Edwards tries to go around the outside of Cliff Mullins. Hangs one to the 4 spot. Now Edwards closing in on Rivard quickly. Edwards going to run that third groove. We get single file up there, a little further back. Plenty of action going on. Evers and Mullins side by side for 5th. See Margerson and Clapper Newell side by side. Evers trying to run that high line that's very powerful as Alkire goes around on the 43. Collects the 53 of Griffin Jones.
Sorry, I got into there.
Legger out of shape and everyone somehow saves it. That was a chaotic Chaotic moment, but everyone saved it up front. Edwards has gone by Bill Rivard for third. And Mullins and Evers still battle. Andrew Beach looks on behind them. Ethan Evers now getting out ahead of Mullins as the two Pontiacs battle behind him. And it looked like Reeling going to the inside of Margison. A couple playoff drivers battle door to door. Evers and now Beach both get by Cliff Mullins. Mullins staying committed to the lower side while he's getting passed on the outside to burn the tires up on the outside, but Mullins may be trying to be conservative here for a longer run. Running that low line, wrapping the bottom. So now the 42 of Reeling gets to the outside of Mullins. Mullins headed the wrong way. Reeling gets by on the outside. Painter, meanwhile, half-second lead already. I'm sure you will wrap my bottom, Corey. I'm sure you will. Trenton Sneed rides in second. Then you have Edwards, Rivard, all single file. Ethan Evers, Andrew Beach, and then side-by-side Margison and Reeling. That is for the 7th spot. Reeling down to the bottom. Probably try to drive it in deep down to the bottom of 3, and does. Still not quite clear, so he can't come up yet. It's going to frustrate him. He's got to let Margison back by on the outside. Margison, good job there, hanging on to the 7th spot. Andrew Beach looking to the outside of the 26. Evers shot straight into the wall at corner entry. 26 just riding the wall. Wheels not turned at all, like he's not trying to come off the wall. There he comes down. That was strange. He just got to the turn and never actually turned. Evers falling back through the field.
Sorry, computer froze.
Computer froze, he says. So that's why the 26 went straight into the corner. Fortunate the caution did not come out. Painter leads now by nearly a full second over Trenton Sneed as Mike Edwards starting to reel in Trenton. This would be a battle for second place. Alex Reeling and Margison still battling. Reeling down on the top, Margison down low, so they've swapped which side of the track they're on. Reeling now going to use the top side to pull away a bit. Gotta find some battles on track here. Wallen and Evers. It's technically the closest battle on track. Mike Edwards, though, starting to reel in Trenton Sneed little by little for second. JR's forgotten how to drive, too much RP. Too much role-playing driving and not actually driving. JR, he started from the pits, so you can't give him too much. He started from the pits. He's still on a lead lap. It's Krajor and Alkire trade the 14th spot. Painter has to win, basically. I think he can finish third, but Painter in a pickle with the points, trying to move on to the next round. Did not make it last week, so has to put on a good show tonight. Here we have Sneed and Edwards. The gap still whittling down. Not quite there yet. Tenkar's losing time. Bill Rivard. We're watching Alex Reeling now battling with Andrew Beach. Reeling headed forward in the 42. Looks like Beach is going to go ahead and give him the spot here. Looks Looks like Beach is trying to cross him over. KG. But now the 42 has the preferred top side. He likes it up there. And Reeling takes over the last spot in the top 5. Beach falls out. Now this is our closest battle on track. Daniel Lawal and Jonathan Legger, 12th and 13th. Pontiac versus Dodge. It's nice and quiet so far. Margerson and Mullins starting to get close together on track. Mullins going to look to the inside of Margerson. We door to door down the backstretch. See how deep Mullins decides to drive it into 3. Margerson way up the hill. I think that's going to give Mullins what he needs, but Margerson may try to cross over. Mullins keeps it low so he can't cross him over. See the car hopping over the bumps up there high in 1 and 2. That's going to cause him to lift. Now he can drive for the crossover. Margerson to the bottom. He's going to drift up the track. Is he going to have the room? Mullins cut him a break there. Mullins definitely cut him a break. I believe it's about 40 red zone. Not 100% on that. Maybe longer. Did not get a number from the drivers today, so unknown at this time. We hear a car going around. Clapper Newell in the 21. Evers squeezes by there. First caution of the race on lap 22. Battling with the 53 of Griffin Jones. Griffin Jones looked like he was taking the middle. Clapper Newell looked like he wanted to take the middle. They kind of came together there.
Sorry, Jack.
Very sorry, Jack. What happened to Jack? See anything happening to Jack? Yeah, Cyber's big lead. There's Clapper Newell turning around in front of Jack. That might have been it. Should see pit stops here. I'm sure people will come in for fuel if nothing else. See if anyone does anything more than fuel. But I would think we would see at least a bunch of top-offs here. Looks like everybody so far. And it is, all 16 cars.
The 21 car came down across the nose of the 53, bringing out the yellow. The 21 will have the EOL.
So already at the back of the field, 21 will have the EOL. And tires for the 97. Looks like the right side popped up in the air. Bill Rivard not taking tires here. He's down and away with fuel only. Cliff Mullins fuel only. Painter took a set of tires. As did Mike Edwards, Trenton Sneed, Alex Reeling, Zach Margerson, Andrew Beach all taking tires here. J.R. Deal in what appears to be the 8th position now. J.R. Deal was fuel only. Andrew Beach tires, Allkire fuel stop, Kurjura fuel stop, Griffin Jones tires,
What up, Cliff?
Llewellyn tires, Legger tires.
Okay, we had the same idea.
Ethan Evers, after being up against the wall, he's sat there and got the got the repairs, a little bit of them anyway. Ethan, 30 seconds lap renewal going
Hi,
around
JR.
there. Also took quite a bit
Hello.
of damage repair. So fuel,
Hey, cutie.
5 drivers taking fuel only. The top 2 plus JR Deal in 8th. And the number 9 Napa machine.
Trenton?
Alkire in 10th and Cruzure 11th. All those cars fuel only.
Jack, you're burning your tires up there, man.
I mean, I know I'm not gonna save tires anyway, so I might as well just go fast. I don't know. I'm bad at tire saving, so just gotta try to fill as much of a gap as I can.
My man says he's bad at tire saving, yet he just kicks everyone's ass.
It's because it's a lot of
Don't
short
you hate
runs.
people like that?
I suck.
You're terrible at fuel mileage races.
Very much so.
Like in the ARCA league that I admin on Thursday night, I am like 10th. Like
There
10th best.
are no other leagues.
So
What are you
there-
talking about?
I am middle of the pack in terms of being good or not.
There are no other leagues.
So what you're saying is
Boulevard cut himself off.
Reference in that league, I run 20th.
so you're saying I'd be about 50. Gotcha. You're not first or last.
Here we go, back to green here. Bill Rivard getting a jump. Jack Painter wasting no time jumping in front of Cliff Mullins as Mullins got a not very good restart on the outside line.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Got a little hectic there coming off turn 2, but everyone keeps it going in the right direction. Painter right back where he was. Now Rivard in second and holding up the field with these fresh rubber.
Tonight, so y'all can't tell a difference.
Margison inside Trenton Sneed. That's a battle for third. It's Cliff Mullins falling back on the older tire. Margison still trying to get by Trenton. Yeah, Edwards and Reeling battle as they both reel in on Trenton Sneed. It's getting dicey in a hurry. The patience seems to have gone out the window. Trenton up the track in front of Bill Rivard. Got a little dicey. Rivard cut him a break. Reeling inside Rivard.
Sorry, Bill. Spotter said clear.
You were clear for a moment.
All good.
It's like a slide job. You are clear for a moment. Oh wow.
I'm still pissed.
Margison out of shape coming off 4, the 55 Eason's Nissan. Dancing around quite a bit. We're showing you this because Jack Painter's just run away. It's already 1.2 seconds over the rest of the field. So we're showing you 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. All grouped up together. Trenton leading this brigade over Reeling and Margison. They sort of gone single file on us. Now Reeling going to try to go by Trenton again. Not going to have it off of 2. See if he decides to attack bottom again, and does. Trenton going to run up in the 3rd lane, Reeling all the way down to the bottom. Just not finding the speed for the 42 just yet, but it will save tire over a long run. So if you're consistently at the bottom, later in the run, you will start to chew people up. Margison running down a lane, but not gaining and not losing to the 14. Now Edwards trying to get to the outside of the 55. He's going to go way up top. Car gets very upset going over the big bumps up there. Margison in the wall. 55 car out of 2, smacks the wall. Didn't slow down much. Reeling, trying to take over second here once again. Reeling really wants to give it a run here. Not one to pack patience very often. Likes to attack in the 42. Edwards gets to the inside of Margison, but then loses control. Car jumps sideways. Reeling, going for the send. Is he going to get the clear? I don't think he is. He's going to have to lift. Trent's going to be able to pull back by the time to get the 1. Edwards still giving it to Margison. Edwards up the track. You're going to make a little bit of contact there. Margison stays in it. Edwards going to take the slide up in front of Margison. Margison going to cross over. I'm sure Margison will full send into 1. Drift up the track. Edwards going to try the crossover now. See if he has enough momentum to be able to get back alongside. Yes, he will. This is one of the best tracks in the game right here. Edwards up the track. Margison with the crossover. You can do this every lap. It's so much fun. Margison not clear. He's going to have to lift as Edwards stays on his outside. That's going to allow the Andrew Beach machine, number 71, to close in and battle him for 5th. He's going to slide up in front of Andrew Beach. See if Beach is able to cut it back down low. He's not going to take the opportunity. He'll tuck in behind Margison. Adam Crozier is down on pit road. 45 machine. Don't see anything for Crozier before that. It says driving slowly and on pit road. Still the best paddle on track by far. Andrew Beach trying to get by Margison. Margison really sent it in there. Beach backed up the corner quite a lot. We'll see what the difference is when they come across the line. Looks like Beach fell back a little bit with that maneuver. He didn't close in by the time they got to 1. And Jack Painter out front by nearly 2 seconds. The best of the rest, Alex Reeling is 2nd. Trenton Sneed 3rd. Mike Edwards rides 4th. You have Margison 5th. Beach 6th. Griffin Jones blinking in and out, but there he is. There he goes. There he is. Griffin Jones is 7th. Ethan Evers in the 8th position. Bill Rivard currently in 9th. Jonathan Legger in the 28 is 10th. Cliff Mullins rides 11th. J.R. Deal 12th. Daniel Llewellyn 13th. Jeremy Clapper Newell in the wall in the 21. One of our playoff contenders struggling. Bouncing it off the wall. He's currently 14th. Alkire 15th. And currently 5 laps down, taking repairs on pit road. Adam Crozier 16th. There is Jack Painter all by himself. 1.8 gap now over Reeling and Sneed. Field's starting to get strung out here. We got Andrew Beach and Margison still paddling. Beach all the way at the bottom. Margison about 3 feet off the wall. Beach not able to clear and slide up in front, so Margison's going to get the run back down into 1 on the outside. Beach going to have to be patient, work the bottom little by little, try to chip away, and eventually be able to clear the 55 off the corner. It may take him a few laps to get it done. But all the while, Margison running higher on the track is going to eat up his tires quicker. Eventually, the car will get so tight that the high line is actually faster. Even with the tires burning up more on the outside. Behind these two, you see Griffin Jones, Ethan Evers, 7th and 8th. Keep our cameras here. It's the Trenton Sneed, Alex Reeling situation. Battle for second. Trenton Sneed, Alex Reeling. Reeling's maneuvered around on the top side. Trenton trying to fight back. But it looks like Reeling has closed the deal. Meanwhile, Margerson and Beach continue to battle. Exactly why this track's so much fun. Margerson finally gets it single file. Beach looking to the outside. Margerson drives it right on the second set of lines through the corner, and then Beach tried to send it a whole lane higher. Just trying to find some room to run in that 71 Pontiac. Quite think his nose is there, but Margerson will come up. Beach gets a little out of shape off the corner. That's probably good for Margerson. He might have been coming across the nose of Beach without that. Meanwhile, these two battle. Griffin Jones is closing in from 7th, trying to make this a 3-car battle for the top 5. Alkire, the 43, looks like he's been up and into the outside wall. Let's see what happened to the Navy Dodge Charger. It's coming out of turn number 4. Everything looks okay, so it must happen over in 1 and 2. Alkire settles in through the middle lane of 1 and 2. Accelerates out of the corner. Everything okay. This thing went way farther back than it needs to, apparently. Goes into turn 3. Rides straight up into the wall. Now, it looks like that cut his tire down, so he limps around. Not able to get to the pits there. Limps around for a whole lap. Alkire finally on pit road, but 15th place. No caution. Stay green for that. Jack Painter. 52 laps complete. Now I'm going to come across the line to complete 53. Painter led most of them. Had a few given up during the yellow flag.
I'm sorry.
I think Edwards and Reeling
You're good.
may have just had some contact. Trenton Sneed are right there with him. Trenton now dives to the bottom of Mike Edwards there. Yeah, you're right, Red Cell. Everyone else is having fun in these little battles, and Jack Painter just trying to disappear from everybody. Almost 4 seconds ahead. Hey, Painter wants to battle lap cars. Oh, Alkire's around again. Navy Dodge comes out of the pits and goes around. Alkire not having the best of days here at Iowa. If we tell him Iowa is basically Richmond, he'll be like, that's why. Iowa is basically a 5/8 version of Richmond. Richmond's a 3/4 mile. Iowa 5/8. And it's shaped the same. Rusty Wallace even got the designers to use the same angles on the track when he created the Iowa Speedway. Had input on creating, I should say. Continue to watch this battle. Reeling, Edwards, Sneed. 3-car duel. Don't think that's how duels work, but 3-car battle for the second spot. Are we going to try the 3 wide? I saw Trenton think about it. Reeling. A little high on corner entry. That's going to slow him down. Edwards going to be able to slide in front of him. We'll see how much of a run Reeling can get off the corner, but Trenton Sneed's to his inside. He won't be able to drop down. Edwards now up to second. as we have called so far, best of the rest is Painter. It's checked out. We close in on halfway. Edwards gets up into the second position ahead of Reeling. Reeling trying to bring the fight back to him in the 42 Mustang. Got Griffin Jones, Andrew Beach battling with Ethan Evers looking on. I feel like everyone but Jack Painter is having fun here. Although leading is fun, so there is that. Margison 5th, Beach 6th, Griffin Jones 7th, and Ethan Evers 8th. All those on your screen at the moment. 4-car train. And we've made it to halfway. He just wants to win, I'm sure. He's focused. He is focused. Trying to Christopher Bell his clutch win here. Beach closing on the back of Margison. Margison drives it in a little deeper than Beach does. Beach turns down to his inside. Griffin Jones turns down to Beach's inside. I think Griffin Jones is going to get the momentum here. It's a nice cut he had down the banking through 1 and 2. Griffin Jones battles 71 of Beach, but just can't get the power down off the corner. Margison's in the wall coming out of turn 4. That's going to lose him at least 1 spot as Beach gets clear. We'll see if Jones able to put the power down and get clear of the Nissan as well, and does. Margison gets into the wall on the front stretch, loses 2 spots. Griffin Jones looks to the inside of the 71 of Beach. Cliff Mullins, JR Deal, both on pit road. So now we know what that fuel window looks like, because those two took fuel only. There is Mullins on pit road. JR Deal heading out of pit road. Deal taking tires and fuel. Cliff Mullins down and away, tires and fuel as well for the 37. So those 2 cars will be flying when they come back out. 40 lap fresher tires than everybody else.
Take it.
Here comes Cliff Mullins. Watch him blow by all 3 of these cars.
I was just talking about how you were impossible to pass.
Cliff Mullins just going to
I'm not
drive it
trying
in.
to be a dick. I'm just...
There he goes. Cliff Mullins around all of them.
Oh man, good race.
Mullins shown
Almost
2
there,
laps now.
Alex.
The Legger 28 Challenger has hit pit road. Mike Edwards says he's coming to pit road this time by. Here comes 2nd place. Mike Edwards peels off the track, lap 66. We'll see how long everyone else stays out. Edwards usually a fan of the short pitting. If it stays green, it's not a bad idea. If it goes yellow, it is a terrible idea. Here's leader Jack Painter. See if any of this other pack comes down. Reeling, not wanting to give up much time to Edwards, comes down the next lap. Painter out there behind Clapper Newell.
Bye, JR.
Clapper Newell, last car on lead lap. Keep an eye on pit road. See Reeling coming down to make his stop. Edwards going back out on track. He's now in 11th. Currently 1 lap down for Edwards. He's the first car 1 lap down. Reeling on pit road now goes a lap down. Looks like our leader Jack Painter has come down. There he is. Trenton Sneed takes over the race lead in the 81.
Pitting in this time, pitting in this time.
That's 3rd place now. Andrew Beach going to be coming to pit road. The interesting thing to watch will be Mike Edwards and Jack Painter, where they come out. Edwards currently 9 seconds behind in closing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I kind of ran right there.
Painter is down and
Alright,
away.
Talk it. Caught me
Edwards
a little
coming
off guard
through 1 and
tonight, seeing
2.
that many people drop below that early.
I don't think he's quite going to get there as Painter gets up to
I thought that's
speed.
how you're
So
supposed
that's
to
the
do
gap
it.
now, 2
So that's my
seconds.
bad.
2
That's I tried
laps.
to carry too much speed.
2 laps the difference. Edwards closed in from 4
all
seconds
worked
back to 1.8.
Nobody died. That's important.
Trenton Sneed hits pit road as Bill Rivard takes over the race lead.
10 pit.
Ethan Evers on pit road as well. Daniel Llewellyn move up to second. Heard Bill Rivard call pit road this time by. Edwards going to have to roll the top. As Legger gets into the back of Bill Rivard, turns him around. Rivard did call out his pit stop. Now he's stopped on the top of the track and yellow is out.
Well,
Deaf driver did not hear Bill Rivard say. That is the danger of being around our deaf driver in Sidewinder. He literally couldn't hear him call out the pit. So, some people get to pit behind the pace car here. We can tell you that 8 cars were on the lead lap. Mike Edwards one of them, as is Trenton Sneed.
I get a black flag cleared saying I'm fast on the yellow. Yeah, it's because I was trying to get around you and you wouldn't let me by.
Bill Rivard gets to pit under
So
the green flag here.
I had to pass people to go into the pits because I was about to ready to run out of fuel, and I don't think that can be cleared, but yeah, I got turned trying to go in the pit.
I'll look at it, Bill. I'm looking at yours too, Daniel.
Well, Bill, we saw him drive by a whole bunch of cars after he got turned trying to pit. So that one will be interesting. Yep, that's right, Corey. There's an option to both type and talk to tell the people that you are pitting. So if you only do half of them, you know, leaves yourself susceptible when you know the guy behind you is deaf. It's not news. Everyone knows it. Hit your hotkey, say you're pitting. So a lot of cars are going to take a wave around here. So we have Trenton Sneed, Ethan Evers, Margison, Griffin Jones, Cliff Mullins, Andrew Beach, J.R. Deal. All to take a wave around. Jack Painter will be the race leader ahead of Mike Edwards. Alex Reeling will be third. Llewellyn up into fourth by virtue of not pitting yet. And Clapper New will be fifth. Same virtue. Bill Rivard, they're reviewing his black flag. See if he gets it cleared or not. As he passed people going into the pits. Be interesting to see what race control has to say about that. It looked like he may have just entered a closed pit. I'll have to look up front, see if they're getting the wave around yet.
Hopefully not, but I believe this might trap everybody a lap down that's not, you know, obviously on the lead lap. It's an iRacing glitch I've seen 2 other times.
He's saying it may not tell the cars to get waved around, but we'll find out when we get to the...
I don't think so, Scooter. As soon as this thing goes 1 in the green, my ass is going around this pace car.
I hope so. But
No, I don't give a damn if it says to or not. I'm doing it.
yes, sir. God bless.
We'll find out very shortly.
Coming down or coming off pit road in the pace car just minute to get me off the line.
Alright, one to go. See if they all take off. There we go. Wave arounds. Wave arounds, all
Go.
of them. Go.
I'm like the outside.
So now we have 13 cars on the lead lap. So they will storm around, try to catch up to the field. I'm fucking waving, damn it. Wave faster.
After review, kind of one of those tough deals. The 10 did call on the radio he was coming in pit. Unfortunately, with Jonathan Lager behind him, he didn't hear. So I'm going to call it a racing incident. No penalty on that. And I did look at the black flag bill. I think I'm going to agree with you. I think we can clear that. I understand why you had to do that. But I think you possibly should have stayed in position 2.
Long-winded from race control as we get back underway. Llewellyn.
The reason 23's penalty was cleared is the 43 slowed down to let cars by, and then kind of got all mixed up going into the pit. So that's why we cleared that one for passing.
There you go. Llewellyn now battles for third with Klepper Newell.
I'll get to let everyone by.
Alex Reeling trying to figure out where to go as Llewellyn and Clapper make contact. And Llewellyn catches a piece of the apron, shoots up the track. Clapper going to have to go towards the wall. That was chaotic. Ethan Evers, I think, is in the wall again.
Car high.
Jack Painter,
Yeah, I'm
meanwhile,
low, buddy.
disappearing. Mike Edwards. And Daniel Llewellyn goes around. Llewellyn holds the
Low on the
brakes.
grass, Jimmy.
Stays in the grass. Clapper Newell being an ass on the radio. What else is new? Jack Painter blinking. My goodness. Okay, Jack's back. We lost our leader for a minute there.
Low.
Trent Sneed, Ethan Evers battle for 5th. Someone's around. That was a crunch with the wall. Cliff Mullins and Alkire involved. 37
I'm
and
sorry,
43.
Cliff. I couldn't get any.
Heard Bandio apologize. Mullins obviously not happy. So Beach is inside Alkire. Alkire then shoots up the track right into Cliff Mullins.
And I'm meatballed again. That's the end of my race.
So Alkire takes himself out of the race. There's a left turn coming and they went right. Looks like Mullins has a broken left front suspension on the 37 Pontiac. Still on the lead lap. If he has that quick repair, he'll be okay. Oh, he wasn't that quiet. He did drive straight into the nose of the 43 after that.
Back for me.
Oh, you want to watch replay? Again? There you go. See Beach is at the bottom. Alkire middle. And Mullins at the top. Then Alkire, I guess, trying to get corner entry. Goes up the track. Into the left rear corner panel of the 37. Then he shows his displeasure driving into the 43. You want to dash from the 43? We can do that. I think far chase would be more interesting though. Cliff's reaction. Let's go on
Good.
far chase here. We can do this. Far
Yeah,
chase.
we'll be a little bit.
Uh-oh.
He's just packing up a hairball.
This is through 3 and 4.
Again, I'm sorry, Cliff. I'm not sure what else to say. I fucked
Beach
up.
on the inside. Alkire up the track. Mullins obviously displeased. Alkire meatballed.
We have to review the 37 is making a cut into the corner, the 43 is in the middle, 3 wide, kind of come up into the 37. That sounds like the 43 is meatball anyways, but it'd be EOL for the 43.
After reveal. Cars may turn, one didn't.
And where's YPK when you need him?
That's funny.
I thought about that. I thought long and hard about that, but I kind of watched it from a few different angles and came up with that decision.
So Painter leads Edwards,
Flip.
Reeling, Sneed, and Evers.
Racing incident.
Painter's trying to make little pace cars.
Awesome. I have no fucking audio besides chat.
Oh, Bill's having a tough time.
So what you're saying is, I need to make car noises so you can hear your own car going?
Gosh.
No, I really don't need you to do that. It's really annoying.
Margison annoying, no.
I mean, he does really good car noises.
No, he hasn't let them all.
I
Matt,
do the best crashing sound effects. I've heard it enough.
he's been not leader under a couple of the cautions. At least one. And I think the other one as well. Like, he pitted before other folks, so Trenton Sneed led under green. So yeah, there's been a couple of occasions he was not out front. Bill, you are 2 laps down.
2.
Thank you.
Can't believe lights are still on our pace car. I feel like we've been under caution forever. Alright, update you on cars that are on lead lap. Obviously a lot took wave rounds there, so that last caution, and then we got another quick caution about 10 laps later. So cars that came down this time and took tires and fuel are Clapper Newell and looks like Cliff Mullins. Jonathan Legger 13th, the last car on the lead lap. He came down for fuel. We got 35 to go. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Well, he missed some laps led at the first caution too. But yeah, he's dominated for sure. Just not all of them. Pace cars off. We're about to go back to green flag as we start lap 86. Logano'd. Painter out in front of Mike Edwards, Ethan Evers. Painter chose the top that time. Now Reeling, full send in the 42, jumps up to the 3rd spot ahead of Evers. Trenton Sneed and Margison behind them. Margison looking for position on Trenton. Got a little out of shape coming out of 4. You saw that Nissan's back end wiggle around. Unlike real GTRs, that Nissan GTR is rear-wheel drive. Of course, the real ones are 4-wheel drive. Mike Edwards brushed the wall, I think, coming out of turn 2 there. Gonna give Reeling.
There's a wall there.
I think Trenton hit it as well, apparently. Reeling not able to slide that Mustang up in front of Edwards. Saw the back end.
in walls.
Whether you believe or not, you still hit him. I think JR Deal just brushed the wall of the 9 car. Mr. Outlaw tagging the wall a little bit. There's Bill Rivard trying to make some maneuvers on the tie side in the 10. He's, of course, 2 laps down, so none of these positions count. He's on a lap by himself. Painter already a half second over Edwards. Edwards leads Reeling. And then Evers and Sneed battle for 4th. It's like Reeling trying to get to the inside of Edwards, coming off 2. Nothing doing there. JR Deal, Daniel Wallen trading positions back here in 10th. Bill Rivard goes by on the outside, not for position. As the final 3 cars in the lead lap, the 23 of Llewellyn, the 9 of Deal, and the 21 of Clapper Newell, 28 of Jonathan Legger. So battling going on, but towards the back of the pack. Painter checking out already. Reeling, trying to do something with Edwards. 30 laps remaining from Iowa. Then Ethan Evers holding up a train. There's Trenton Sneed, Margison, and Andrew Beach. Sneed looking to the outside of Evers. Evers getting out of shape, coming out of 2. That's going to give at least 2 spots away. I think Beach may be able to get by as well. Ethan Evers got out of shape, coming through 2. Back end came around and went the wrong direction. Cliff Mullins has the freshest tires on track. See if Cliff's able to go anywhere. He's currently in the 9th position, closing in on Griffin Jones. Mullins came down that stop and got tires. Bill Rivard up and into the outside wall. Rivard 2 laps down. Rough night for Bill, but still trying to make up every bit of ground he can for the playoffs here. I think Bill should be okay to make it through, just based on attendance. Painter leads by 7. And if we just keep waiting, 8. Painter showing off a bit. This battle for second heats up, reeling to the inside of Edwards. Not able to keep it there. It's going to get entry into 3, try to send it on the bottom again. Then you got Griffin Jones, Cliff Mullins closing in on Ethan Evers. The Evers car fading away from him here towards the end of the race. We've got 26 laps to go, and the 26 car is struggling a bit. Jones and Mullins. These two are on the same strategy fuel-wise, but Griffin Jones did not take tires on the last stop, and Mullins did, so curious to see Mullins behind Jones. Not sure if Mullins just being extra careful with the playoff drivers or what's going on with the 37, but here he goes to the inside of the 53. Gets by Jones, gets out of shape though. Couldn't clear because the 26 was there. As we watch this, Trenton Sneed closing in on Alex Reeling for 3rd. Mullins gets out of shape on the backstretch. Now side by side with Griffin Jones again. Bill Rivard watching. All he can do is watch from 14th as he can't make any passes for position. There is the gap, 1st to 2nd. That's what 1.1 seconds looks like. And you have Reeland, Trenton Sneed, Margison, and Pizza Boy Andrew Beach. Ethan Evers 7th. Cliff Mullins 8th. Griffin Jones 9th. Mullins going to try a low exit coming off 2 to get momentum down the backstretch. See if he's able to point that Pontiac to the bottom. Chooses not to, stays right in the tire tracks of Evers. He's going to drop it low on exit. What happened to Mike Edwards? Edwards fell back quite a bit. Don't have any notifications on him, but he fell back out of that top group. Let's go back and see if we can find what happened to the 14. So he was running ahead of these guys. You and me both, Matt. Let's see what happens to Mike. He's just running up high. Starts to fade back. Might have burned up his stuff a little bit too much. Everyone drove on by. It's no incidents for the 14, just going the wrong direction. Now Edwards back to 9th. Painter continues to lead by 1.6 seconds. You think maybe he's saving fuel? I don't think so. I don't know the fuel number though.
Mike, I'm talking to you in chat, but I don't know if you can hear me.
Edwards fades all the way back to 9th. Painter, 1.8 the gap now over Reeling and Trenton Sneed. Perhaps Edwards having some kind of wheel issue. Marge is in the 4th spot now. Beach 5th. Mullins 6th. Evers 7th. Griffin Jones 8th. Bill Rivard not for position, but gets to the inside of the 26. Griffin Jones gets to the inside of 26. That is for position. Griffin 8th. Llewellyn 9th. Mike Edwards in 10th. Jonathan Legger gets by J.R. Deal as J.R. Deal hits pit road. The outlaw J.R. Deal on pit road. Guess they couldn't make it to the end? Question mark. Painter and Reeling been 36 laps since they came down pit road. Jack Painter on lap 87 set the fastest lap of the race. It was about 20, a little over 20 laps ago. To watch this battle between Reeling and Sneed, second place battle. Both of them running the top in 1 and 2 this time.
Sorry.
Here, sorry.
I came up a little bit on it, sorry.
Oh my God, my God, just straight.
I think this is going to be the 26 and maybe the 53.
So
53
close.
blinking there. Oh, looked like some net codes. The 53 just jumped sideways. That was weird looking. See a car just jump.
I had just enough to make it to the end, too.
Yeah, it was definitely going to be contact, but I think iRacing made it way more intense than it was going to be. And here we go. I'm sure we'll see tires here, because tires are important.
Watch my view, Swift.
We'll get it in a second. We got pit stops, bro. Pit stops. I'm assuming we'll see all 12 on a lead lap. Unless someone tries to Hail Mary it from the back. Painter has blinked out while pitting. We've lost Painter. There he is, he's back.
This has not been a good race for me. I think I've been involved in 3 wrecks.
That's impressive. Painter hits his box. I think Bill Rivard will get one of his laps back. I'll hope for a caution to get another one back. Painter down and away. Looks like a 2-tire stop. Edwards down and away. So Painter and Edwards, a 2-tire stop here? Question mark? Deal in 3rd?
Not
Deal.
the cone.
I believe Deal pit under green though, so I think he's going to be the lucky dog. Which means Alex Reeling will be the first one on 4 fresh tires in 3rd. Trent and Sneed, those two have been battling quite a while, Reeling and Sneed. Now they'll
After
be...
review, I agree with the driver's assessment. The 26 did come down in the corner into the 53. 53 was sliding up at the time of the contact, so we'll call this a racing incident.
2 cars going for the same spot, racing incident called. So Trent and Sneed, Alex Reeling battling
Well, I'll be in it.
for position.
JR Deal.
Now they find each other as the first 2 cars with 4 fresh tires, 2 tires on the Painter and Edwards
You
machines.
okay, buddy?
I never like the
No.
2-tire call. It feels so bad. It feels so bad.
Bill can't hear anything. Just there almost.
Oh, Bill Rivard has gone full Neo. Can't hear anything.
Where's Bill?
14th. He can hear chat though. I thought you heard that.
In the back. But he's right now.
Okay.
Wrong.
So will the 2 tires work for Painter and Edwards? Rivard's going to take a wave around to be 1 lap down. Should the caution come back out, Rivard will get to the lead lap. Or will the 4 tires of Reeling, Sneed, Margison, and everyone else on the lead lap all the way back to JR Deal? Will those 4 tires prevail over the 2 tires? Painter has had the speed. Rolled the dice, went with 2 tires, as did Edwards, both of them. A shocking two-tire call. Normally upsets the handling so much on iRacing. Might work in real life, but when we get here to the digital world, they seem to exaggerate the imbalance, and it is a handful. Well, let's grab Jack Painter, see what his thoughts are. Going for a two-tire strategy here, my friend. What do you think your odds are of holding on here with only two of you on this strategy?
Well, my left sides are both good. I mean, my left front's only 97 and left rear 98, so they're basically new. The big thing is just going to be this heat cycle here that I basically kind of tiptoe around this first lap. But I figured I couldn't risk a bunch of people taking two tires there and kind of beat me out there, so I just track position is the most important here. I can just try to hold the top, and it's super hard to pass in the bottom. So I think hopefully this will work out. Maybe they can all just battle super hard.
This ain't NASCAR. You don't got to do that.
But we'll see.
All right, good luck.
We do.
Thank you.
Immersion, boys.
Get set for the restart here, Jack Painter. Explaining why he took two tires. Front rows, two tires. Everyone else, four tires. We'll see how this first lap goes. Painter, Edwards. Trent Sneed's going to get to the outside of Edwards here. Alex Reeling wanting to get out from behind the 14. Trenton Sneed out of shape in the 81. Big bobble. He's going to fall back. That Painter is going to enjoy seeing that out of his rearview mirror, and the caution's back out. Looks like the 28 Dodge Challenger, Jonathan Legger.
I was fighting to keep it down, so.
He's gone around.
Oh, no, I got a little bit of this right there, too.
Well, Cliff Mullins made contact with Beach.
I hate that
And Legger
after
comes up in front
Martinsville,
of
we have had a lot of run-ins together, and they're not fun ones.
28, not clear,
Oh, I
drives
thought
up
we
in
were
front
gonna
of
die
the
right
28. 26, excuse me. 28, 26, making
I was
contact there.
counting on it.
Legger goes around. Painter probably likes this caution.
You know, when Will does like his post-season awards ceremony, I think there should be like a Ross Chastain trophy.
Stupidest move of the race?
I think I've earned that after this race.
No, that's that.
What do you mean, me?
Yeah, Zach's definitely a Chastain.
Look at those how.
Definitely.
I haven't ridden the wall yet. Well, I have a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, the two-tire call now is going to like this caution. Exactly what I was trying to say. I think Painter likes this caution. That puts Bill Rivard back on a lead lap. Bill's
After review, the
gonna be
28
excited.
got loose, and looks like either in saving it or just after saving it, came up in front of the 26, causing the yellow, or the 28 will have the yellow.
So Bill Nye, the science guy, back on a lead lap. I believe we have 4 pace laps at Iowa for the yellows, maybe 5. So just feels like an eternity. Let's see if we can find Mike Edwards. Why not, right? Oh my gosh, put me in the chat. Mike, DG, got a copy?
Hi.
Well, you and Jack both rolling with the two-tire strategy here. What do you need to try and put the fight to him, or are you just kind of hoping that he takes himself out?
Hoping he takes himself out. I got nothing for him. I kind of wish I didn't save there on that long run, but I guess I'll go screw myself.
It happens. All right, well, you're going to try to hold off Trenton and all the 4 tires behind you, or do you think you're going to fade back a little bit?
Not sure. It looks like it'll be close to a green-white here, probably naturally. So, just gonna do what I can without crashing the playoff drivers, because I'm only here to win. So, let's see what I can do.
Team 4. All right. Well, don't forget you could still get an interview. That's important.
Yeah, you're right. Full send.
All right, bud. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I missed.
Mike Evers in the 14. We still have caution laps, so let's go grab Trenton real quick. Trent, DG, got a copy?
Hello?
Hello, hi. How's it going?
Love
It's
your
going, I
buddy.
suppose. I got the flu.
It's okay.
So
Thank
I'm just going with it at the moment.
Did you give my driver the flu?
Trent gets pulled
Who's
for
your
an
driver?
interview now.
Ethan
I'm all
Evers also
alone.
has the flu.
Beach gave. So how this went down like Friday night or Saturday? Beach said that Beach had to leave. We were playing Modern Warfare. He left because he got nauseous. He came back.
Honestly, I was
Evidently, he
thinking a
gave
little
me
bit more so
he
far
gave me a
away
cyber
by
virus or
King,
some
but that
crap
also
because
works.
I feel like straight garbage.
Jeez. Alright, well, you are the closest car to the front on 4 fresh tires, so what do you think your odds are at passing those 2 ahead of you?
Right now, 71 is.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Have you played Modern Warfare 2?
Shut up.
The original one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not
We
gonna
got
spoil it.
Thanksgiving first.
I got a
Hot
quote
food.
from that, but
Actually, I
mean,
think I'll be doing a
do
little
I
bit more
think it's
Down with
possible?
the Sickness by Disturbed
Maybe.
here soon. It's a great Christmas song.
Do I think I can do it though? Not particularly, because I'm on the flipping bottom. Oh shit. Oh, I'm bummed.
Alright, sir, good luck to you.
Thanks.
Trenton Sneed in the 81. He didn't say hi to his mama, so I'm mad at him now. How dare you, Trenton? Field working down the backstretch. As we get set for the restart, we'll have 3 laps remaining. Unless we go to a green-white checker situation. Maybe he will in 3 laps? There you go. Oh no, reeling's gonna be tough on that top side. Trenton's kinda in a pickle. So the front row, Edwards Painter, as we said, 2 tires on the last lap, everyone else 4. 3-lap shootout. Edwards struggling to get the car up to speed. It's so hard with these restart zones. Reeling slides in there to try to take over second. Edwards is going to go around 14, spins coming off the corner. Caution does come out, and we will go to green-white checkers.
He turned him.
He turned himself. No one touched him.
Hell, he turned himself.
37 turned him.
Yeah, Cliff turned him. Was nowhere near him.
My dick ain't that big.
All I have to say is I just wish my life problems were as little as my dick.
Wow. This has gone awkward in a hurry.
Man.
That's why I love you, Andrew.
Now Painter, as Reeling with the 4 fresh tires, going to be starting alongside him on the front row. Andrew Beach, Trenton Sneed, Chance 2 Motorsports going to be row 2. Martis and Mullins, M&M's row 3.
After review, the 14 car turned the 13 car. No one car was corrected, so it'll be no fun to get it.
Race control being funny. Skip the YouTube recording? Nope. We skipped nothing. It's still happening.
Oh,
Hey, let's
Michael, they shit the bed.
watch my guy spin himself out again. It's a good time. Here he goes. Back end's coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around. Jack turned him. send the 97 to the back. Oh my. Netcode, yeah. There's definitely no netcode. He was wrecking for this whole turn. You see the tire tracks coming out of it. He just never really turned it back. Never really caught it. He starts sliding right about here. He just slides all the way around, and it just comes out eventually. Cave RP Toyota goes around.
Sorry.
Edwards in the 14 falls to 14th.
Upright.
Last car on the lead lap. Let's take a little run through the field while we're under caution forever. Jack Painter in the 97 is your leader. Alex Reeling
stuck to my car and I cannot get it off.
second now. Andrew Beach is third. Trenton Sneed in
Quick,
fourth.
trying to
Cliff
kill the
Mullins pushing up underneath the back of Trenton in fifth.
Cone.
And there's Martison.
Cliff,
Trying Klepper Newell.
that actually kicked the rear end in the air. I saw a lot more ground than I wanted to.
Griffin Jones is eighth.
Do it
Ethan
again.
Evers
I want to see.
ninth. Daniel Lawalla in 10th. J.R. Deal
No!
11th. Bill
Yeah,
Rivard in
Still
12th.
stuck.
Jonathan Legger 13th.
Have you not learned anything from ARCA Break Weekly? You have to respect the cone because the cone will do that.
Mike Edwards doesn't have a cone on him on our screen. Mike Edwards is
There we go.
14th. Alkire is 15th. And out of the race, Adam Crozier, 45 car, will finish 16th. Alkire is next in line to get a lucky dog. He is currently 28 laps down. That would move him to 27 laps down if he were to get a lucky dog. Alkire back on track after a 13-minute repair to fix a meatball in his machine. My gosh, the pace laps here are just killing me. Let's find anyone to interview. Daniel, come on. Daniel, DG, got a copy? Daniel,
what?
There you are. Hi, how's it going?
Oh, it's going.
Hey, you're in the top 10 right now. Did you know that?
No, yeah, just been.
Just been? He cut out.
No, just been hanging out, just seeing where I can end up here.
Sam 4, we're getting ready for the restart finally after 82 laps of pacing. How do you feel? Your odds are moving up a little bit here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, but I gotta warm it up for a couple laps before it starts coming in on me.
All right, well, take it easy and don't Mike Edwards yourself out by yourself.
Try not to. Sometimes I shit the bed just like he does.
All right, bud, good luck. Daniel Llewellyn in the 23 Labor 12 Pontiac, having a little fun with him there. Jack Painter chosen the outside, Alex Reeling the inside, so control car the 97 on the high lane, in front of Trenton Sneed. Painter gets us restarted. Beach gets hung up behind Reeling. Trenton going to take over the third spot from Beach. Trenton going to send it on the outside of Reeling. 2 to go here. Reeling has the fresh tires. Cautions back out as Llewellyn's gone around. I think we're about to have a really exciting battle for the lead there. Oh, Llewellyn and Bill Rivard come together. Looks like Rivard tried to shoot it to the outside.
I'm just happy I put extra fuel in the car.
Llewellyn goes around. Gave Llewellyn the broadcaster curse.
Every race I'm in, we get to the green white checker, can't nobody do a restart.
I don't know, I was there.
What's Cliff talking about? Are they talking to Llewellyn? That sounded like Cliff. Let's watch the 10 car. He's got his nose outside Llewellyn. He was going to full send. Llewellyn just comes up into him. 10 car was definitely there, else the contact wouldn't have happened.
Lucky dog outside.
Got a really good run on the restart there. Lead back just a little bit. Around Llewellyn goes. Okay, goes from 28 laps down to 27 laps down. Working lap 126 of this 120 lap race.
After we grew, the 23 does come up into the 10, bringing out the yellow. There wasn't much room there, but there was enough room for the 10 there. So the 23 came up, so the 23 will have the EOL.
That's fine. Someone else will talk to you. Talk to Andrew Beach. Andrew, DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Surprise! How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. I've got Panama blasting in my ears as we try and figure out how we're going to do this.
Well, you're alongside your teammate. You two have been trading the third spot. Whoever's been on the outside has moved from fourth to third every time. Or it looks like we're set to do that again, and you'll be ahead of Trenton in a short order, unless something drastic happens. How do you feel about trying to get that top 3 away from your teammate?
Honestly, I'll be very honest. I'm not gonna lift because Trenton would actually kill me for that. But it's been a lot of fun running with Trenton.
Get him
I'm
harder.
not in the
Come on, do it.
playoffs, so like I'm running these guys a whole lot different. I know I was having a hard fight with the 55 throughout the whole race, but it's different racing drivers who are in the playoffs and they have something to lose versus me, who I'm just here for wins. So my main goal in this is to not wreck a playoff driver and get a strong finish out of this. And if I can help my teammate, I'm going to help Trenton get a win right here.
Well, that guy that keeps touching your butt, just so you know, is not in the playoffs, so you can do whatever you want to him.
I'll brake check him if you want.
I believe you. Oh my goodness. Well, a lot of Pontiacs up there in the front, so you're representing your manufacturer really well. There's 3 of you in the top 6 here, and
It's a great sight to see. As always, bring back Pontiac. The GM trademark runs out in 2027, so I'm going to start a GoFundMe page here soon. We'll buy it from them, and we will bring back Pontiac.
that'd be awesome. Can you also bring back Plymouth for me? I just like them for some reason.
I would happily bring back everything that anybody wants. We'll just get like a collective group together, and we'll get them all back.
There we go, and we'll turn my Challenger into a CUDA.
Absolutely.
10-4. I'd love to see it.
Modern swap.
I mean, I'm just trying to find things to talk about because the pace laps here take forever, and
Yep,
well,
I understand.
You know, is what it is. You've been a broadcaster, you know the hustle.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely a challenge whenever you have a really long green running and then you get a bunch of cautions near the end. But DG, you're better at it than anybody I know, so you know you do a great job.
You just threw Trenton under the bus. That's just
hey,
mean.
Hey man, it's okay. It's what we do.
All right, well, we're on the backstretch getting ready for the restart, and I gotta know what's your favorite ice cream.
Rocky Road.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
Tracks.
Thank
you.
Fish food from Ben & Jerry's.
Understandable.
All right, but good luck. Goofing off, having a good time here at the drivers as we're on green-white checker attempt numero dos. Maybe we'll get it in. Maybe. We'll go to the third one. Who knows? Not me. Pace car ducks off, and here we go. Jack Painter, your leader on the outside lane. Restarts right in the center of the restart zone. We see Beach has jumped to the outside of Reeling. See if Reeling is able to full send here again around the bottom. He's digging. He's loose though. He hangs on to it. JR Deals can shot out of the track. JR gets out of shape. He'll fall out of the top 10. I think we're going to make it this time to the white flag. And there it is. White flag's in the air. We will finish it on the second attempt at a green-white checker. Andrew Beach gets to the inside. And then Trenton Sneed tries to get underneath Reeling. Reeling out of shape again. That 42 Mustang back in, keeps stepping out. Painter clear out in front. Then Andrew Beach, Alex Reeling. Here's somebody grinding the wall in the background, but Jack Painter going to get the win. 97. Gets the clutch win he needed to move on to the next round of the playoffs.
Either one of the races next round because I don't like being in that situation. It was extremely nerve-wracking the entire night.
Andrew Beach finishes second. Alex Reeling brings it home third. Trenton Sneed, fourth spot. Cliff Mullins brings home a fifth. Griffin Jones. Bill Pavard somehow being 2 laps down most of the race finishes 7th. Jeremy Clapper Newell 8th. Ethan Evers 9th. Mike Edwards 10th. Daniel Llewellyn 11th. J.R. Deal 13th. Margison 12th. Skip Margison there because he's off the track. Sorry about that. Margison. J.R. Deal. Jonathan Legger. Chris Allkire.
Yeah, I'm here.
I couldn't hear you when you were talking about my incident. I know Ledger obviously didn't mean to do that. But like the incident where I had to pass people in order not to fall out of fuel because I was pitting during that. Just want to know what the opinion on that was.
Painter doing his burnout.
Well, I certainly don't blame you for doing it. I understand it. But I don't think we just can't clear for that. The reason I cleared Llewellyn was that there was a mix-up right at pit entrance and it kind of caught him in a tough spot. So that was the difference.
I understand. I just, like I said, I just wanted to see what was said. That was it. I was having a whole host of problems there.
Hopefully we can get that to quiet down for a second because I can't mute it.
I understand. I'm having computer problems myself. I got a new one
Alex, DG,
ordered
you got the
and on
copy?
way.
Yes, I do.
Well, sir, it was a
Yeah, I lost
pretty
all
solid
pounds
race for you, and
ended up taking
spent a lot of time up into the top 5 and brought it home in the 3rd position. How'd it feel out there out on track?
It was a pretty good night. I knew I had the run up front from all the race, so I could guarantee the next round. Because after last week with that road course, I was right above the cutoff line, so I just knew I had to do good today, not get any wrecks, and keep the car clean, which I did, and yeah, brought home P3.
Yeah, second best of the playoff drivers should be pretty decent for you. You are going to have the 97 jump ahead of you, but I think you'll still be okay. We'll find out in short order for certain. But congrats on the strong run. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts for us tonight.
Yes, I do. I like to thank Ford Bite Racing. Sucks my teammate Blake couldn't make it tonight. Ford Performance, Factory Canopy, Living on Rails, MPI, Steering Wheels, LaJoy Seating, you for doing an absolutely great broadcast, Race Control, what they do every week, shenanigans and stuff like that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Don't forget mom and dad.
And yeah, it's my mom and dad. Thank
there you go. All right, bud. Congrats on the P3 finish, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Alex Reeling bringing it home in P2 tonight. Now we have to go find Andrew Beach. Beach, get up here.
Oh, sorry. I'm still in VR.
Ah, well, you finished second in your beautiful Pontiac tonight. Go ahead and tell me how your night was. How was it out there?
Oh man, it was a lot of fun. Like I was saying earlier, had a hard fight there with the 55 for a extended period of time. Didn't really feel all that great on the car. Firing off, just it was super loose for me about the first 3 laps. So I mean, after the first 3 laps, it kind of started coming to me. Fought our way up to the front. After a bad pit stop, I was slow getting into my box. And Trenton was like, "Well, you did it once, so do it again, boy. Drive." So, gotta thank my coach, Trenton Sneed. Definitely want to shout out you for putting this whole thing on and broadcasting it for us. Everybody at Sidewinder, BCR, Sim Products, Bouquet Row Paint Designs, Trian, Need Game Farm, BCP. Everybody that puts this on in the background that doesn't get a shout out a whole bunch. I know it's a whole lot of hard work. Like you said, I know what it's like to broadcast. So I mean, it's not an easy job, and you do a great job doing it. It's also not easy to run a league, so these guys do a great job, and they've got a wonderful group of people here. Excited to come back next week and try it again. And we got the 87s Friday, and we'll see what we can do there.
10-4. Well, you already laid all those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs on me, so I got to ask about that. Congrats on the very good interview. It was nice. Got it all tied up in one bow, and we can go ahead and let you get on out of here. We appreciate you running with us. Thank you so much for being part of our community, and we'll see you in the next one, my friend.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful night.
Andrew Beach in the 71 Pontiac. Now we go ahead and get our race winner, the 97 of Jack Painter. Jack, DG, you get the copy?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. Well, you pretty much needed to win. I mean, you could have snuck in other ways, but you pretty much needed the win, and you were able to clutch it out like Christopher Bell style, move on to the next round with a win in the final race. How does it feel?
Feels good. Especially to have all the nerves gone because I was extremely nervous all night. I'm definitely not gonna miss either one of next round's races because I don't want to go through this again. But it was. I mean, I'm still not a big fan of this place. Like out front, it was fine because I mean I didn't have to pass anybody. But from my experiences here and any like top riding track, um, it's terrible back in the pack because you just can't pass. So track position was for me. Track position was just king. So like had to stay out front. I felt the entire time. I was going so hard where I made that 2 tire call there. Um, Thankfully it all worked out and I don't have to I can still keep going in the playoffs there. I think I got another bonus point too with that win. So that'll help if I maybe have to miss one of the races next round too. Hopefully I don't because I don't want to be in this situation again. But yeah, it's good to um kind of clutch it out. That feels good.
Well, I'll tell you now, the secret to the top running tracks is to get to the top before they do. And that's how you pass.
Yeah, true.
It's a lot of fun, though. It's just like a bottom running track. You get to the bottom before they do, and you make the pass.
Yeah, sure.
All right, bud. Congrats on the victory. Go ahead and lay those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs on us tonight.
Yep, as always, First Four Racing, Jonathan Oates, Robert Dorman, Blake Reynolds, CJ Nemitz, Isaac Johnson, Slipstream Science, Tyler Williams, Apex Action Photography, Nate Stewart, Griffin Jones. He had another pretty good run. He kind of got mired back in traffic there, but I mean he had speed. He just couldn't work his way to the front because it's difficult to pass here. But he's been putting some stuff together. I'm happy for him. He's shown some good speed. So
Yeah, still got back up to 6th, and should be moving on with that.
Yeah, he kind of snuck his way back into the front late on. So hopefully we can both make it to Chicagoland. That'd be really cool for us.
That would be. All right. Well, congrats on the victory tonight, and we'll see you next week. Don't skip out so you don't have to sweat it out in week 14.
Yeah. I don't think there's a Canes game next Monday, so that should be good.
All right, bud. Congrats on the win. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, thank you.
Jack Painter in the 97 bringing home the trophy tonight. Let's go ahead and look at our final results here as the 97 does burnouts in the background. Jack Painter with the win. Beach, Reeling, Sneed, Mullins your top 5. Griffin Jones, Rivard, Clapper Newell, Evers, and Edwards rounding out your top 10. And our second page, short field tonight, so only 16 on the track. Llewellyn, Margison, Deal, Legger, Alcaire, and Crozier. Shout out to our drivers that were sick through that. I know a couple of the different guys had the flu there, so hopefully everyone able to rebound pretty quickly, and we'll get back to a full-size grid next week. Have a good time. Let's go ahead and see where our series is headed to next week. We have Nashville Fairgrounds to open up the round of 8. Short track action always gets to be intense and exciting. Then to conclude the round of 8, we would head to Pocono before our finale at Chicagoland. That'll be a whole lot of fun. Thank you guys for being here. If you want to check out the points after tonight's race, make sure you jump in our Discord. We'll throw it in the chat here real quick. The link will be to our Discord. Then you can go in there and find the ARCA series and check out the points when we get them done after our broadcast. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you, and we'll update the points probably by midnight on the website. So hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much for being here. We'll catch you in the next event.